Welcome to the presentation of the film about tourism. With the film, we will try to picture and present the beauty and gift of our intact nature. Here, we will present our destinations and places, say something more about our history, culture and people. We are a small country, but with a big, open door to the world of tourism. Welcome! Jajce Town. 20-meter high waterfall in Jajce accounts for one of the 12 most beautiful in the world, at the same time the only one placed in the town center, forming the confluence of the Pliva River to Vrbas. Jajce, one of the top tourist destinations of Bosnia and Herzegovina, keeps priceless natural, cultural and historical heritage. Thanks to its geographical position and natural beauties, the town has always been a meeting point of different civilizations, cultures and religions, a place where some most important historic events of the region took place in. Therefore, Jajce is known for its cultural and historical heritage, with, for instance, 24 national monuments, while the town core has been nominated for UNESCO World Heritage List. Duke Hrvoje Vukšić built the town on the hill over Pliva River until 1404. The Hungarians upgraded the town between 1464 and 1528. Jajce became a royal town in 15th century. The fortress is situated within the medieval complex of Jajce, which, together with the town walls and towers, light on the Great Stone Pyramid on its southern slope. It is surrounded by two rivers, from southwest by Pliva and east-southeast by Vrbas. Esma Sultania Mosque was built in 1749. Its founder was Emir Mustafa, who served in the Ottoman Empire administration. The inscription confirms earlier existence of the mosque. There is a legend about the name of Esma preserved, saying that Esma Sultania, wife of a Bosnian regent Mehmed Pasha Muksinović, built the mosque and two bridges on Vrbas. Additionally, there is the Dizdar Mosque, Omer Bey's house, catacombs, etc. Plivska jezera. Plivska jezera, the Pliva lakes with a number of water mills, are northwest of the town center. There, Pliva forms Veliko, Malo and Okruglo lake. The water mills were built on tufa stones between Veliko and Malo lake. 20 water mills presented traditional objects, significantly contributing to the ambience of the historical town of Jajce. So far, we can unveil just a piece. Šipovo town. It is a beautiful town placed in far southwest of the Republic of Srpska or in the west of Bosnia and Herzegovina. It lies on the pearly mountain beauties, rivers of Pliva and Janj, Sokočnica, Lubovica and Volarica streams. The town, with a population of about 10,000 inhabitants, is surrounded by Vitorog, Plazenica, Ravna Gora, Gorica, Lisina and Čardak mountains. The area is covered by the forest, with beech and hornbeam in lower parts, while higher ones are covered with flourishing trees of spruce and air. Besides fishing tourism, there are attractive hunting locations. There you can find the bear, wild boar, black hawk, wolves and other game animals such as rabbit, fox, quail or duck. Šipovo has become an unavoidable representative of rural tourism, a place which you will enjoy both its natural beauties and delicious food, a place where you will, at least for a moment, forget all worries of modern life. Pliva River. It is a river of the Carstesian type, average width of 30 to 50 meters and depth of 1.5 meters. Its spring is the biggest spring of drinking water in Europe. The temperature at the spring is 7 degrees. The area of the Pliva River, which constitutes a unique natural and tourist region with its natural beauties and phenomena, is perfect for rest of a modern man. In the west of Šipovo, at the altitude of 841 meters, there are 3 springs flowing out and forming the Pliva River. An average annual mean flow is about 1,700 liters per second, which enables good fishing even during dry summer days. The abundance of water flowing quietly and soundlessly from the karstic rock suddenly speeds up and becomes boisterous and foamy with numerous watermills existing for more than 200 years. Then, in the valley of Pljeva, the river again calms down and turns into a quiet river. Together, the springs form a Pliva River, which then, 30 kilometers downstream, in the town of Jajce, at the confluence with the Vrbas River, creates a magnificent waterfall, 22 meters high. Fly fishing area stretches to 8 kilometers. It is completely approachable and passable, ideal for top fishing. Rich in grayling and trout, the river guarantees unforgettable moments for all fly fishing lovers. Also, the area has a trophy site rich with capital samples of grayling and trout. Customs of fishing here comply with the sport's ethics, on the principle catch and release, on a single fly using a fish hook without a counter hook. With a lot of effort and love of our staff in the Fly Fishing Center, Pliva shine in all its glory. We offer you guests the opportunity for a top vacation and fishing, pleasant staying to remember. Enjoy following scenes. Yani River. 4 kilometers from its spring, there is Janske Otoke, the best known and attractive picnic site in Šipovo. It's a real wonder of the nature of the Karstigian world, reminding of Renaissance Park with lush greenery, cascades, streams, and small waterfalls. We leave you to surrender its charms. Balkana Lake. The tourism and recreational center Balkana is a part of the upper Sanapliva tourist zone, often called the Beauty of Krajina. It is about 4 to 5 kilometers far from the town of Mrkonjić Grad, situated on the main road Jajce-Mrkonjić Grad BiH. The lake complex consists of two oval artificial lakes, Veliko, big, and Malo, small, spread on 56,000 square meters. The lakes were built in 1970s, are supplied with water from the mountain streams Cijepalo and Skakavci, which actually rise under the big lake. The only distributary is Crna Rijeka, Black River, flowing north for 17 kilometers before its confluence with the Vrbas River. There are few legends about the origin of the lake. However, what is interesting in the etymology of the name, a long time ago, there were two deep springs, wells, full of fish. Since the Turkish word for fish is baluk, springs were given the name Balukana, the habitat of fish. Over time, the name has changed to Balukana, eventually getting its final version, Balkana, by the way, with no connotation with the term Balkans. During summer months, July and August, the water temperature in the small lake reaches 20 degrees, making it very pleasant for swimming. On the other hand, during winter, its surface is often frozen, allowing winter sports. The big lake is rich with different fish, carp, trench, trout, etc. The Balkana lake tourism is intended for both summer and winter recreation. A great deal of tourists, domestic and foreign, visit this place during the year. Next to the lake, there are the courts for basketball, soccer, handball and beach volleyball, car park, a range, barbecue and camping spots, running tracks. Krupa na Vrbasu. About 25 kilometers south of Banja Luka and 50 kilometers north of Jajce, between two canyons, there is a settlement of Krupa na Vrbasu. Krupa is endowed with exceptional natural and cultural rarities. Vrbas Canyon, waterfalls, springs and mills, Strikina Cave, St. Ilya Monastery, medieval town of Graben, a log cabin church suitable for different types of tourism, adventurous, religious, sports, recreational, educational, rural and fishing. The water mills of the Krupa River are a real attraction for those who visit this small place. There is a sculpture colony organized annually, getting the artists from all over the world inspired by fascinating power of the nature. Enjoy watching the scenes of Krupa. Banja Luka is the second largest city in Bosnia and Herzegovina and the administrative capital of the Republic of Srpska entity. Traditionally, it has been the center of the Bosanska Krajina region, located in the northwestern part of the country. It is home of the University of Banja Luka as well as numerous state and entity institutions of Bosnia and Herzegovina. The city lies on the Vrbas River and is well known in the countries of the former Yugoslavia for being full of tree-lined avenues, boulevards, gardens and parks. Banja Luka covers some 96.2 km square. Banja Luka's downtown is at 163 meters above sea level, surrounded by hills. The source of the Vrbas River is about 19 kilometers to the south. The tributary rivers Suturlja, Crkvena and Vrbanja flow into the Vrbas at Banja Luka. Banja Luka has also a number of springs close by. The area around Banja Luka is mostly woodland, although there are mountains a little further from the city. The city itself is built in the Banja Luka Valley, which is located at the transition between high and low mountain areas. The most notable of these mountains are Manjača, Čemernica and Tisovac. They are all part of the Dinaric Alps mountain range. Rafting. The Vrbas River, with its dark blue-green landscape flowing from the Zec mountain to the Sava River, is one of the most beautiful rivers of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Unique beauty of its basin is embellished with its tributaries Pliva, Ugar, Krupa, Rekavica, Suturlja and Vrbanja. Vrbas has got great potential for development of sports, recreation and tourism. What gives the advantage to Vrbas over other rivers rafting suitable in Bosnia and Herzegovina is the average annual water temperature of 10.6 degrees, in summer 17 degrees, which, together with rafting, allows pleasant swimming, jumping off the cliffs, climbing. There are 4 rafting tours of different length to the rafting center offered. 5 kilometers medieval town of Zvečaj, 11 kilometers Ada, 14 kilometers Krupa na Vrbasu, 21 kilometer Bijeli Buk regulation dam. Guided by skilled skippers, you will experience amazing moments rafting down the breathtaking Vrbas Canyon. Ride on the Dayak. It is believed that this boat of Vrbas exists as long as Banja Luka, a city on 2 river banks. First, because there were no bridges, so a boat was the only way to cross the river, and later on, when the bridges were built, to avoid paying the bridge toll. During the centuries, this unusual boat became a city symbol, a legacy for new generations. It was used for trading, transport across, up and down the river, probably faster than it would have been done by the roads. Since the trading goods were expensive, plus its transport via Vrbas not being quick and safe, the skills of boatmen became as valuable as boats themselves. Skillful boatmen were well known and paid for their services. A specific set of circumstances caused the boat ride radius of 15 kilometers throughout the settlements along the shallow river, proper for using a pole rather than paddlers to manage the boat. And it is the pole pushed against the bottom of the river which gives sufficient speed to the boat. On the river of the varying current, sharp declines and a relatively shallow riverbed, where again pedals wouldn't be of any use. Visiting Banja Luka without trying this pearl would be like not visiting the city at all. Accommodation. Our tourist complex is placed nearby the spring of Pliva, 8 kilometers from Šipovo in northwest Bosnia and Herzegovina. It lies on a 6,800 square kilometers along the Pliva banks, surrounded by mountain, pastures and oak beech forests. The complex includes 8 luxurious villas, reception, restaurant, tavern and motel. Within the reception, with surveillance cameras installed, there is a safe as well as whatever is needed for fishermen, starting with the license issuing to the various fishing equipment. Additionally, there are arranged paths for walking, running tracks ideal for recreation and preparations of sport teams. Particular attention during the construction of the Pliva complex was paid to combine modern architecture and traditional elements to provide pleasant atmosphere for staying a rest. The 90 beds, 5 two-floor villas, each of 130 square meters, have 4 double bedrooms with separate bathrooms. All of them are equipped with a kitchen, living room, central heating, cable TV, wireless, ADSL internet, phone, fire protection, anti-burglar system, video surveillance system, terrace with a view over the river. Within the motel, there is a 2-floor restaurant, while in the basement you can find a gym, sauna and billiard tables. The motel capacity is 25 beds. Rooms are equipped with a bathroom, cable TV, internet and telephone. The restaurant, tavern with an open terrace, has got about 100 seats. The architecture of the hotel interior enables the upper floor with an open amphitheater, and video beam can be used for seminars, workshops and other educational needs upon the request. In terms of our gastronomic offer, you can order traditional or foreign specialties, together with the finest wines. The rest follows when you come to visit us. Welcome!